Okay.
I'm audible, Mayank, right? Can you please confirm if I'm audible?
Audible.
Okay, got it.
Great. So everyone is asking for the GDK as well. I will quickly just give my channel. So do subscribe everyone, and I think you can also connect with me on LinkedIn. I'm sharing my LinkedIn as well. But yeah, I think now you can start learning with Sunny Sir and just start with this session. Okay. So
Yeah,
cool. I will
sure.
just leave. I think Sunny, you can take over and just answer a few of the doubts. I have already shared the projects one and this coupon. Sorry, this badge with the coupon. So yes, that I think will be all. Okay.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Mayank. So, okay, guys, I think we can start from where actually we left in the previous session. Uh, yeah, I think Mayank has given you the entire context regarding the previous session as well as the course and all, right? Whatever. So, first of all, I would like to know how many people have joined my previous session. Please let me know in the chat. If you can highlight, guys, in the chat, how many of you joined my previous session? Did you join my previous session? Yes or no? Just a second, guys. Yes? Okay, great. So, if you have joined my previous session, I think you know, right, what I have done in my previous class. Now, in today's class, guys, we are going to continue the same project, okay? The same work which we have completed in the previous class, okay? So, Monday, right? Sorry, on Tuesday, actually, I took one session regarding the Agentic AI. Inside that session, I started from the basics of the Agentic AI. If you haven't seen that session, please go and check over the same YouTube channel. You will get the entire context about the Agentic AI. So there I shared this project. I started this project. I just implemented one basic workflow over there. So this was the basic workflow. If you are not aware about that session, please go and check. Okay. So here is the basic workflow which I just shown you to showcase the working of the line graph. And even I shown you that, okay, even I told you that we are going to do the same thing inside the Google ADK also in the upcoming session. Okay. Now, guys, what I will do, so in the previous session, I will show you the basic workflow using the line graph. Now we'll understand the fundamental of the tool calling in today's class. Okay. And after that, we'll directly jump to the project, because the main aim of this community course, this crash course, to build a project, right? So we'll focus on the project. We'll see how we can build one end-to-end project. But before that, we have to clear the basics. So this session so inside this session also, I will cover some tool related basics. I will see how we can call the tool using the LLM, and we'll set up the project itself. So the agenda is clear. The idea is clear, everyone. Please let me know if the idea and the agenda is clear so that I can proceed. I'm sharing all the resources and all everything inside the chat itself. So guys, I'm giving you this GitHub link. So this is a basically single source, okay, single source of the project where I'm going to be upload the entire details about the project, okay, and even the end-to-end project will be available over here inside this repository itself. Now guys, if you haven't log into this page, please log in over here, because after logging, okay, after register through this page only, you will get a access of our dashboard. So let me show you the dashboard, how the dashboard looks like, and where you will collect your all the resources. So guys, once you will register through this page, okay, once you will put your email ID, number and name, so you will get a access, okay, you will get a access of this dashboard. So there we have already uploaded the video of the first session. Here you can go and check. See, this is the video of the first session. Now, guys, after completing this video, okay, the same video will be available over here. Likewise, all the videos you will find out over here regarding the further session also. So if you haven't registered through this page, guys, please register through this page and get a access of this dashboard so that you can get the entire course at the single place, as well as the resources. Okay, all the resource sorry guys. So all the resources actually you will get under the resource section. So if this entire thing is clear, can you give me a quick thumbs up so that I can proceed, I can start with the session. I'm sharing all the link inside the chat board. It's inside the chat itself, guys. So please go through with this entire link, okay? And I'm sharing this page as well. So there you can register yourself. please let me know. Please give me quick thumbs up so that I can start with the session. Okay. Great, perfect. So, guys, here is the entire project. See, I configured the VS Code also in the previous session. If you haven't seen that, please go and check. Okay. So once you will go through with the previous session, so there I already configured this VS Code. Okay, regarding my project. So I created this IPYNB file, and inside this IPYNB file only, I did my complete experiment. Okay, so whatever experiment was there, so I perform over here itself. Now, this IPYNB file you can directly pull from my GitHub itself. Okay, I already shared the link. Now, guys, what I will do, so I will continue from here itself. Then only I will go for the modular coding. So as of now, I will perform little more experiment regarding the tool calling and all, and then only basically I will come to the end-to-end project. Okay, I will show you basically how you can create how you can create a different folder, different various folder, and then we'll start with the coding. Got it? Great. So now what I'll do, so first of all, let me give you the walkthrough of the environment as well. So I created this environment, this virtual environment using the UV. Okay. If you don't know about the UV, you can go and check with the previous session. There, I already discussed what is a UV and how to create a virtual environment using the UV. Okay. Now, inside this virtual environment, I install all my requirements from here from the requirement.txt. So this is all the requirement, guys. I have couple of more requirement I just mentioned over here, and you have to install all this requirement inside your virtual environment. Okay. If you're not going to be install it, guys, it will give you the error regarding the further code. So please install this requirement.txt and keep updated. Okay. So please update your virtual environment, this env, right? So first activate it and then install the requirement.txt. If you don't know, guys, then I think you will have to check the previous class. So let's start from here. Let's start from this test.ipynb. So in the previous class, guys, what I did, I initialized this chat LM. Okay, means I using my OpenAI key, I was accessing the GPT models. So let me give you the quick walkthrough of that. So first, what you have to do, guys, for running the code inside the ipynb file, first you have to select the kernel. Okay, so right hand side, just click over here and then select the Python kernel. And guys, please make sure that you are going to be select the same kernel which you created. Okay, so here you created an environment, right? So inside the same environment, you have to install the kernel. And whenever you are going to be select a kernel, so you have to select from the same place, right? So once you will click over here, you will get an option to select the kernel. You can select the another kernel also if all the requirement file is available over there. Okay, all the module basically whatever you mention over here, if it is available in the other environment, you can select that as well. But guys, I will highly recommend you, whatever environment you are going to be create over here, please select that environment over here. Got it? Great. Now what I'll do, first I'll check whether my file is working fine or not. If it is working fine, then I will proceed further. So I will print all okay. Yes, it is all okay. Now after that, guys, what I'll do, I'll read my environment. I will load my environment variable. Okay. So I loaded my environment variable. After that, guys, what I'll do, I'll read the OpenAI key. So here is my OpenAI key, guys, this one. I got my OpenAI key. Okay. Now after that, what I'll do, I'll set it as an environment variable. So this is very important step, and you have to follow this step if you are going to be load the model. Okay, load the model from the OpenAI API. So many of you don't have access of the OpenAI API. Maybe you are using Grok API or you are using the Google AI Studio, right? Gemini API. So you can read the model from anywhere. In the previous class only, I shown you how to create a API key from the different portal and how to read that. I have an OpenAI API key. That's why I've configured over here, and I'm using that inside my practice. Right? Okay. So if you don't know, sorry, if you don't have OpenAI API key, then feel free to use any API key. Feel free to load model from any place. Okay, whether it's a Grok or it's a Google AI Studio. That is Gemini API, or you can load it from the open router. From anywhere you can load. So guys, what I'm doing, I'm going to be set it as an environment variable. Now what I will do, I will So I will import my chat OpenAI. Once I will import the chat OpenAI, now here you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to be load my chat LLM. Now what I'll do, I'll invoke this. I will invoke this chat LLM and I'll check whether everything is working fine or not. So here, once I will execute it, see my model is working fine. Means I'm able to load. I'm able to get my answer. Whatever input I'm passing, according to that, my model is generating a response, right? So that means my model is working fine. Now what I will do after that, guys, see, this is the entire flow which I created in my previous class. So again, I'm not going through this flow. Now I will focus on the tool calling, okay, because that is important right now. We already understood the Langra workflow. So here what I'm doing, so first I'm checking whether I have model or not. So once I will execute this variable, so I will get my model. Okay, so this is the complete configuration of the model which I'm reading through the API. Now, first we need to understand what is a tool calling. Okay, and then step by step only, step by step, one by one, I will write a code over here. So let me show you some code first, and then I will come to the definition. And after coming to the definition, guys, then I will show you more practical. Okay, using the LLM itself. So first, what I'm doing, guys, I'm going to be import one statement, and with that, maybe you will get a clear cut idea. So this is one of the statement. Okay, import statement. I'm writing over here, Langchain community dot tools. Uh, import Wikipedia query run. Okay, and then again I'm calling Langchain community utilities Wikipedia API wrapper. So I'm going to be import this two statement. Now over here, guys, what I'm doing, I'm going to be import the inbuilt tool. Okay, inbuilt tool from the Langchain. So Langchain is having so many inbuilt tool. I will show you in some time. I'll go through the documentation. There only I can highlight what all tool this Langchain is having. Okay, so I will show you those inbuilt tool, and one of the tool is the Wikipedia query runner. So we are going to be fetch the information from the Wikipedia, and we can utilize this particular information in our. We can utilize this particular information where in our like agentic workflow. So here is what, guys. This is my import statement. Now what I'll do. So here I will come to the Tableau also. Okay, I will show you the different option, how many ways basically you can fetch the data from the internet. So this is one of the way. Now what I will do, guys, I will create an object of this Wikipedia query, Wikipedia API wrapper. So here is the object, Wikipedia API wrapper. Okay, now see what I'm doing. I'm passing one variable. The variable name is what? Top K result. Okay, here I passed 5. Then here I'm writing document content character max. Now once I will execute it, so here I created my API wrapper. Now what I'll do, I will pass this API wrapper into this Wikipedia query run. Okay, this one. Now once I will run it, guys, so here see, my wiki tool is ready. Now I can fetch any sort of information from the internet. So how I can do that? So first I'll write this wiki tool, and then I'll call the run method on top of it. And here I will pass my query. So how I can pass the query? I'll be passing it in the form of dictionary. Okay, guys, so this is correct. Now, what I will do, I will pass my query. I can write anything over here. Let's say I'm going to be write over here, generative AI. Okay. So generative, RATIVE, generative AI. So once I will write this generative AI, and if I will execute it, see, this entire information actually it is coming directly from the internet. I'm directly fetching the data. I'm directly fetching the information from the internet only. See, this is the information. So read this information. This information actually we are getting directly from the Wikipedia. So we have restricted the output. We have regulated the output over here. If you will look into this Wikipedia API wrapper, so we have mentioned 5 over here, means whenever we write anything over the Google search engine, right? So it index the page. So we are saying, okay, you have to just select the 5 top result from there, and whatever content you are going to be fetched from there, you just have to give the 500 words from there. Okay, so we have regulated the output, and because of that we are getting this particular output. Now this is a tool calling, guys. Tool means tool could be anything. Okay, I will give you the precise definition of the tool. I'll come to that, but I was just showing you one example over here. So first of all, tell me if this thing is clear. I'm giving you this code so that you can also try, and after that I'll come to the complete theoretical like explanation. Okay, Yeah, guys. So I have updated the code along with the requirement.txt. So this is the requirement.txt. So see, all the requirements are here, and along with that, guys, you will find out this recent code. I'm sharing this. I'm sharing this GitHub link inside the chat itself. So just pull the changes. If you have already cloned my GitHub, then pull the changes from here. I will explain. Don't worry. I just given you one example, guys. Today, at least we are going to call 10 tools. Okay. I'll show you the information from the 10 different places. Understood? So this is the link. Once you are able to get it, once you are able to clone it, then please let me know in the chat. Okay. Sir, I'm not an expert. I think better if I go free with the Gemini API key. Yeah, you can go with the free Gemini API key. How to generate that? Let me show you. So this is the place from where you can generate the free API key. Just click over here, get an API key. Okay. See, this is mine API key. You can generate like this only. So I'm sharing this link, this Google AI Studio link. So feel free to generate a Gemini API key. It is like free till some extent. Got it? I hope it is clear. So just give me quick thumbs up so that I can proceed further regarding the different other tool example and the clear cut definition. And similar to this one, you can generate the Grok API key. Okay. And if you want the code snippet, then simply you can search through the LangChain. LangChain will give you the like code where you can see here is a option to generate a API key. So once you will log in with your mail ID, once you will log in with your Google itself, then you can generate the API key from here. Okay, and this API key you can use for accessing the model. Now you can check like how to load, how to like see if you will go and check with the code now. So already I mentioned one package over here inside the requirement.txt related to the Google. Okay, so just go and check. See, similar to this one, you have to mention the package for the Grok if you want to if you wanted to access the API or the model from the Grok. Okay, then check out with the LangChain. So LangChain has given you each and every kind of integration. You can directly take the code snippet from there and you can configure your model. Understood? Great. And guys, if someone is asking a doubt, let's say if I'm not able to answer, then if someone is watching carefully this entire session, you can answer in the chat. Got it? And please make it interactive. If you are getting any doubt, anything, if you have any issue, then please ask in the chat so that I can answer, or if I'm not able to answer, that whoever is watching this carefully, that folk can answer. Okay. Now let's do one thing. So let's understand the definition of the tool first, and then we'll execute the different tool, and we'll try to create our own custom tool. So we have so many way where we can create a tool. Okay, we have this tool decorator, we have a base tool, we have a struct tool. So many different way to create a tool. So we'll see a couple of ways over here. Now what is a tool, guys? So here I'm going to be explain. I'm going to be right over the blackboard itself. I hope it is visible. OpenAI key not free. Correct. It is not free. You will have to pay some money to the OpenAI. Okay. You will have to add some money over there. So guys, whenever we are going to talk about the agentic flow, this tool actually plays a very important role. So let me explain you what is this tool. So let's suppose you have a LLM. Okay. Now you are passing the input to the LLM. Okay. So you have a LLM and you are passing the input to the LLM. Now what will happen, guys? See, let's say you are passing any input. You are saying simple, hi, hello. Now what LLM will do? LLM will generate a response. I am good, right? So you return some input and you given some prompt to the LLM, and LLM is generating a response. LLM is generating output corresponding to that input. Now just think over here, guys. If you are passing any such question where LLM cannot answer, right? Give me a moment, guys. Okay, wait. Okay, great. So, sorry, I got a call. Fine. Now, what I was saying, let's suppose we have an input and we are passing an input to the LLM. And let's suppose LLM cannot answer for that specific prompt, for that specific input, right? So, I'm asking the current weather, current weather of, let's say, Bangalore. Okay. Now, guys, how LLM will answer for this particular question? How LLM will answer for this particular question? So what we'll do, guys, we'll give a access to the LLM so that it can access the information from the various sources. Okay, and those sources actually we can configure as a tool. So let's suppose this particular information we wanted to access from the internet. So here what I'm doing, here basically this is my output node. I can generate output. If there is a simple question, hi, hello or something. If there is a question which is related to the real time data, so what I will do, I will give a access to this LLM so that it can access the internet data. Okay, so I'm creating one more branch over here. Now here what I'm doing, I'm giving a access of the Wikipedia. So this is one of the source of the information. So this a particular service I will expose as a tool. Okay. Now let's suppose LLM is not able to find out the correct answer over the Wikipedia. So what it will do, it can access the other platform. So let's say I'm going to be access the another platform. The another platform could be the Open Weather Map API. Open Weather Map API. So this service also we can expose as a tool. Okay. So guys, what is a tool? What is the correct definition of the tool? So tool actually it's a sources. Okay. Tool actually it's a sources from where the LLM can collect a data. Okay. It can collect the context. So anything could be a tool. Anything could be a tool. It could be any. It could be any website. It could be any API. It could be a Wikipedia. It could be YouTube. It could be your own personal function, your own personal logic. Getting my point? So any service basically we can expose as a tool and we can give the access to that service to the LLM. So LLM can get a context from that specific service, from that specific tool. Okay. So if I'm going to be write a definition of the tool, so what is a tool, guys? In a simplest definition is in a practical definition, the tool is nothing. So here I can write the definition of the tool. So what is a tool, guys? So tool is nothing. It's a service, right? Any service. From there, the LLM can collect a context, right? So this any service could be anything. This any service directly could be the internet. This any service could be any function. It could be any class. Okay, custom function, custom class. It could be any sort of a API. It could be any DV, right? So from all these places actually, we can collect the information. Okay. From all these places, we can collect the information and we can give that context to the LLM. Okay. We can give that context to the LLM. Did you understand? Now, what is a context, guys? Context is nothing. It is just an information which we are passing to the LLM. So we are collecting a information, or we are going to be collect the context from different services. These services basically we can expose as a tool. So this could be my one tool, this could be my another tool, this could be my different tool, this could be my different tool. Anyone, any service, okay, any service basically we can expose as a tool, any custom service. Okay, so it could be any custom API, your custom database. Let's say I wanted to access the information from the SharePoint. You know about the SharePoint? What is a SharePoint? Tell me. Have you worked with the SharePoint? Tell me yes or no. Yes. So here only the MCP concept come. So we'll understand the MCP concept after understanding the project. So first we'll focus on the project, and after that only we'll come to the MCP concept. Okay. We can expose the services as a tool, and that regarding the tool actually we can define the protocol. Okay. We can expose it through the HTTP. Right. So this is the simplest definition of the tool calling. Actually, tool. Now, how we can call the tool, this specific tool through the LLM. So in this session, guys, we'll focus on to that side, because tool calling is very important part inside the agentic flow. So we are talking about the agentic flow, guys. So let me write over here the definition of the agentic flow. So there, this LLM plus tool calling plus memory plus planning plays a very important role. Okay. So this tool calling is a very important part of the agentic flow. Using this only, we are going to collect the information. And either I can say information, or I can say we are going to collect the context. Understood? Is it clear to all of you, this definition? If it is clear, you can give me quick thumbs up so that I can proceed further. Right? Yes, it could be anything. Let's say you wanted to collect your data from the Gmail. Let's say here you wanted to collect your data from the Gmail. Yes, you can define it inside the function. This Gmail API you can define inside the function Gmail API or Outlook API. You know about the Outlook, right? Gmail API, Outlook API, anything you can define inside the function, and then you can expose this thing as a tool. Okay, and then you can make it accessible for everyone through this MCP protocol, right? So tool is what? Tool is any kind of service. From there we are going to be collect the information, or we are going to be collect the context for what? For the LLM, right? Now here I written the various services. So if this thing is clear, guys, please give me quick thumbs up so that I can proceed further, and I can show you this entire thing using the Python code. Okay, so many thumbs up, and I wanted a little more. So please tell me, guys, it is clear or not. If it is not clear, again I will explain you this part. But I hope this definition should be clear. So how's the session? How the session is going on? Are you like learning something? Are you enjoying? If you have any sort of a doubt, guys, you can let me know. Sir, please share your notes. Definitely, Sumit, I will share the notes. I will keep it inside the dashboard. Okay, you can take it from there. So if you haven't signed up over the dashboard, please go and sign up over here. I will share all the notes over here itself. So this is the link of it. You already know this part, then it is good. Okay, then it's fine. Okay, perfect. So let's do one thing. Let's start with the practical. So here I shown you one tool. So this is the inbuilt tool of the this is the inbuilt tool over the LangChain. So I can show you the different tool over the LangChain itself. So once I will write the LangChain tools, LangChain tool. So once I will write this LangChain tools, guys, see here is our tools. So you will get the list of the entire tools, whatever tools actually are available over the LangChain. So just check out the name, the different name over here. I think the list would be available. See, here they have given you the name. So here they have given you like how you can configure the different tools, and maybe they have given some inbuilt tool also over here. So let me check out one more time. LangChain inbuilt tools. Okay, so LangChain inbuilt tools. If I will write this thing, and even if you will write this thing, you will get the list of tools. So I think guys, here only I will get the name of all the tools. See, this is all the tool. You can go through with it and you can check. They are providing you the different integration and chat model embedding tools and tools kit. This is the one. Once I will click on it, so on a daily basis, actually they are changing uh, the outlet of this entire documentation. So let's suppose if you are searching something like yesterday, then tomorrow you won't be find out at the same place. Okay, that I felt with the LangChain itself. So over here, guys, you can see this is like all the list of the tool, and you can access any sort of a tool according to your requirement. And as I told you, you can create your own custom tool as well, which is a requirement of the real-time project. So yeah, I'm giving you this link as well. You can go through with it and you can check it out. So what are the different output format? Different output format from the different tool. Actually, from the inbuilt tool, we can get it in any way. We'll have to check. Okay, let's say if you're going to be load any inbuilt tool from the LangChain, you will have to check like what kind of output it is providing. If you are going to be create your own custom tool, then you will have to define the output format over there. Understood? Great. Now, what I will do, guys, so over here, you can see. So now I'm going to be call the different other tools. So let me import the different tools over here, and then we'll call one by one. Now, here I loaded the, sorry, here I call the Wikipedia tool. Now I'm going to be called the Tavily tool. Okay. So for accessing the Tavily search, I'm just going to be import the Tavily search result over here. And then I'm going to be mention the Tavily API key. Now, where I will mention this Tavily API key. So I will mention this Tavily API key inside the .env file. Now, once I will open this .env file, now over here, you can see I mentioned the Tavily API key. Now, how you will get this Tavily API key? So once you will go and check with the browser. So just search over here, Tavily API key. Now here guys, you can log in and you can generate the Tavily API key. Tavily guys, again, it is one of the platform where you can access the information from the internet. You can scrap the information from the internet. Okay. So here you can see, so this is the one. Let me show you. See, this is the key basically which I generated. It is free key, so I don't mind if it is going to be exposed. Okay. But yeah, if it is a paid one, if I'm using it for my organization, then I will not expose to everyone. So over here, guys, what I have to do, I have to read the Tavily API key. I have to set it as an environment variable. Then, guys, what I can do, I can access the Tavily, okay, this Tavily tool. So let me show you how does it work and how I can access the information using this Tavily tool. So it is very easy to access the information from the Tavily tool. So this is the Tavily API key. Please make sure that you have a Tavily API key. Otherwise, you will not be able to get the search result. So what I'm doing, guys, I'm going to be create an object of this Tavily search result, and here I'm going to be mention this Tavily API key. Okay. Now I created my tool. Now what I will do, guys, I will invoke my tool. So here I'm going to be invoke my tool, and I can write any sort of a message over here. Now tell me, guys, what I can search over here. Can anyone tell me what I can search? Just let me know. I will search that specific query over here, and we'll try to fetch the information from the internet. Just let me know in the chat what I can write over here. Tell me. Yeah, you can copy that because that KPI key is a free one, and I have not generated for any specific project. I just generated just to showcase you. So even though if you are going to be take that Tavily API key, it will not harm to me right now. So what I can do, guys, I can check. Okay. So I can ask any sort of a question. Someone is saying, how is the job market for the AI engineering? So if I'm going to be search this specific topic, how is the job market for fresher graduate in 2026? Okay, so this is the question, guys. How is the job market for fresher graduate in 2026? If I will run it, guys, I will get the detail regarding this particular query, and it's going to be directly fetched from the internet. So this is the beauty of the Tably. Basically, it will give you the title, URL, and the content. So it is giving you the such details so that I can utilize it while I am going to be generate any sort of a response. Okay. If I wanted to provide any context from the internet to this LLM, then definitely I can use this Tably. Now, apart from this one, guys, we had this Wikipedia. So I put some regulation over there, and according to that, basically, we are going to be generate some output. You can basically try out with a different parameter over here, and you can extract as much as information from here. Now we have one more tool, inbuilt tool. Basically, with that, we can search over the internet. I think we all know about that. The tool itself is called the DuckDuckGo. Okay, so let me show you that specific tool, and let's try to check whether I can fetch the information using the DuckDuckGo also or not. We have one more tool which I have used in a real time, that is called the Bing search. Okay, so using the Bing search also, I can scrap the internet and I can fetch the detail. Even we have one more tool that is called the Google Server API. So we have various tool. Actually, using those tool, we can search the internet and we can fetch the information from there. So here what I'm doing, guys, I'm going to be create an object of the DuckDuckGo search. And now what I'm doing, I'm going to be pass one question over here. So I prepared couple of question already. Now I'm passing over here what is the latest update over the iPhone 17 release. So if I'm going to be run it, so I will be getting the detail about the iPhone 17. See, here is a complete detail. So let me show you this one. So we are going to be extract the real-time information from the internet. Now tell me if it is clear to all of you. If it is clear, you can give me quick thumbs up. You understood how to access this inbuilt tool? Tell me yes or no. This is DuckDuckGo. This is what? This is Tably. Okay. And here is what? Here is a Wikipedia. This one. Now you can use the other one also. So here I can write the other one. So you can try out with a Bing search. You can try out with the Google Server API. So where I can get the list of the tool, you can simply check out over the LangChain page. So once you will go through uh, with the LangChain page, you will get all the inbuilt tools over here. This is all the tools. But guys, the most important thing, how you create your own custom tool. That is a real requirement of the project. Okay. Real requirement of the industry project. So here is the tool, guys. You can access any sort of a tool. You can check out with the different tools. So many tools are there. I think more than 100, 500 tools. So there is no count. Guys, if you have joined through the LinkedIn and if you're not getting the links, then I would suggest you please come to the YouTube and try to take all the links over here. Because I think from the LinkedIn, you cannot copy the link. So please take it from the YouTube itself. Sir, what is a Tably? Tably? Tably is a one of the platform using that platform, using the Python package, Python framework, we can access the internet. Okay, we can scrap the internet. That's it. Sir, I'm looking for how agent core build reasoning to respond to better queries. Yeah, so that thing actually we design inside the deep agent. So if you're going to be design a deep agent, then actually we do the proper planning and all, the proper reasoning. But guys, yeah, I can show you the React agent quickly, and then we can understand how the LLM thinks about the tools. Okay, which tool needs to be selected. Sir, would this lecture uploaded or YouTube and Krish Naik platform where we register for free course? Yes, you are right. Hi, all tool required API key? No, only one tool is required API key, which is this Tably. This Tably actually it is required the API key. So I can give you this code, guys. You can try out meanwhile, and I can take 2 minutes of pause. So I'm updating the code over the GitHub. So guys, I'm going to be push this changes over the uh, GitHub only. Please take it from there. Guys, I'm taking 1 minute of pause until you can take the entire code from the GitHub, and we'll go slowly. Okay. So I'm not in hurry. I will cover all the topics in this manner only. So take a rest, take a breathe, then drink some water. Okay. Then again come back and learn. That's it. So yeah, the code is updated. You can take it from here. Sir, I'm not able to use OpenAPI key. If you're not able to use OpenAPI key, that means you don't have a recharge in your OpenAI account. Instead of that, use the free one. If you want the free one from my end, maybe like, so if you want like how to access the free model and all, I can show you in the next class, okay? Because I will have to configure inside my IPYNB. Definitely, I will show you in my next class. Got it? So is a Tably having a token limits? Yes. Free variant having a token limit, you will have to check with their website. You can go and check with their website and you can check. Okay. Guys, just 1 minute of break. After that, again, we'll resume with a different tool. Okay, I'm taking 1 minute of water break. Okay, so again, let's start, guys. I think everyone is there. So someone is asking about the GitHub link. I'm sharing that GitHub link inside the chat. Please take it from here. Perfect. So let's do one thing. Let's call the different other tool. So let me show you one more tool. I think we already installed the required package for that. If you will go and check inside the recurrent.txt, guys, you will get this package, YouTube search. So even we can access the YouTube through the inbuilt tool. Okay. So Langchain is providing us one tool. We can import that and we can access the videos from the YouTube, and we can like extract the different information from there as well. So let me show you how to do that. So if I will write over here, so I can import first. I'm going to be import the required statement over here. Just give me a moment. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to be import this particular statement, YouTube search tool. Okay. So this is the statement, YouTube search tools. Now, once I will once I will run it, and I will create an object of this YouTube search tool. So I can check its name, its description, okay, and basically how I can call it. So I will show you everything. So tool.name, this is the name of the tool, guys. Now what I will do, guys, I will check the description of it. So tool.description. Now here you can see this is the description of the tool. So you can get the description of every tool, and this metadata information you can utilize anywhere. Now, guys, what I can do, I can run. So what I can run, guys, I can run this particular tool with any sort of a name. So let's say here I'm going to be write Krish Naik. Okay. So once I will write it, guys, so see, you will get the video of this particular channel from the Krish Naik channel. If I'm going to, even I can show you. So if I'm going to be play it, I don't know which video it would be. So yeah, it's going to be play the same video, guys. Okay. So here you can see, once I click on the same link, I'm able to get my own video over here, right? So I'm getting my own video. So what should be the approach for learning more code and logic? We'll discuss this general question. Okay, at the end you can ask me. Definitely, I'll discuss on to that. Okay. Now over here, I can show you the other one. If I'm going to be executed one more time with a different name. Let's say if I'm going to be write my name. So yeah, I will be able to get my own video as well. So if I'm writing Sunny Savita, now see, it's fetching the YouTube video from my channel itself. So this is the maybe one of the video from my channel, right? So you can basically get the YouTube related information also. Actually, from anywhere you can access the information. So LangChain is giving you the support from the various different tools or from the platform actually. So they have exposed those like platform as a tool, and definitely we can access inside our agentic flow. Now I think this is clear. This is fine. And if someone is asking about the font size, again I can increase. But guys, I think you have joined with your monitor, right? You are watching this YouTube video on your monitor. So I will request you please check the resolution of that. Maybe because from my side the size is perfect. Again, I'm checking if I can like increase a little more. Yeah, now this time is perfect. Please give me quick confirmation if the size is perfect or not. Great, perfectly. Okay, now see here I'm able to get the information from the YouTube as well. Now what I'm doing, I'm going to be check. Okay, how basically we can create our own custom tool. So for creating our own custom tool, I told you we have one way. Basically, we can use a tool decorator. Now, how to do that? How to perform that? So first, guys, what I'm doing, I'm going to be create one method. Let's say the method name is what, multiply. Okay, so this is my method. And now to this method, what I will do, I will pass two integer. Okay, this is just a basic which I'm telling you. After that, I'll come to the advanced example. So here is what, here is my b value, and again I'm writing as a int. So b is a int. Now guys, it is going to be written a integer. So yeah, it will return an integer. Let me right over here. Now what I will do guys, after that I'll put a colon and I will write what I will do guys, I will write a logic over here. So return a multiply b. So this is what guys, this is my normal function. So if I'm going to be call this particular function, I will be getting my reply. So see over here, if I'm passing 10 and 20, so I will be getting 200 over here, right? Now guys, let's say if I'm going to be call invoke on top of it, multiply dot invoke. Now over here you will see that we are not able to, if I'm going to be call a invoke on top of it. So over here you will see we are not going to be, we are not able to execute it. Okay, because it is saying function object has no attribute invoke. Or if I can directly invoke it with a value only, so here I'm going to be write invoke, and I'm just passing a and b over here. Okay, sorry, 10 and 20 over here. The value of a and b, that is 10 and 20. Now once I will execute it guys, here again it is giving me a same result. So what does it mean guys? The meaning is very very simple. Let me this is like too much, let me zoom out. So here guys, you can see the meaning is very very simple. It is saying multiply function is not having a invoke attribute. Okay, so we cannot invoke anything like this, like we were invoking, we were running over the tool, the inbuilt tool. So either we can call the run on top of it, or we can call the invoke. Both is fine. Okay, so here if you're going to be call invoke, or if you're going to be call run, then we are not able to do it, because it is not a tool actually, it is a simple custom method. So if I wanted to convert this particular method, okay, this function into the tool, how I can do that? So let me show you guys. What you will do, you will take a same function, okay, and on top of it, you will put the tool decorator. Tool decorator. Now, guys, see, you have created your own tool. Now, first, what you will have to do, you will have to import this tool from the LangChain tool. So you have imported the tool class and you put it as a decorator over here. And now, guys, this function basically it converted into the tool. Okay, so it is a tool. I think so. It is correct. Let me check one more time. What is wrong with this? Okay, this is fine. Now this is perfect. So yeah, now guys, again it is saying one more thing. See, if I'm going to be convert this particular function to the tool, it is saying that I haven't provided a doc string over here, right? So without doc string, actually without the description, you cannot create a tool. So if you are going to be create any such tool, okay, any custom tool, you will have to put the doc string, means the description over here. So let me write the doc, let me create a doc string over here. Let me put the doc string. This is going to be a description of it. So over here, I'm going to be copy and paste it. So this is my doc string, and I'm going to be written a multiply b. And once I'm going to be executed, now it is fine. So I created my custom tool, which is able to multiply two integer. So if I'm going to be call invoke now on top of it, see here is an invoke, multiply dot invoke. So you will see we are able to get an answer. Perfect, guys. So here what we have done, we have created our own custom tool. If this thing is clear, please let me know. If you understood how to create a custom tool, I think you are able to. So if you are able to get that how to create a custom tool, then please give me quick thumbs up so that I can show you more such example. Okay, and then definitely I will be using it inside my workflow, because as I told you, as I told you guys, this tool calling is a very important part of the agentic workflow. Understood? Yes or no? I'm going very slow so that everyone can understand, and later on you can watch the same video on 2x, okay, on the same platform. Sir, it's like a rule based. What is a rule based over here? It is just a tool. That's it. Okay. It's just a custom tool which is responsible for performing a multiplication of two value, right? We can write any sort of a logic. Let's say I can give you more example over here. So what I'm doing, guys, I'm going to be check. See, I can call a multiple attribute on top of this multiply. So let's say if I have a multiply, if I'm going to be call a name over here, so I'm getting a name multiply. Now, if I'm going to be call a description over here, I'm getting a description, which is a doc string. Okay. Now, if I'm going to be call an argument on top of it, argument. Now, see, we are getting an argument. So we can get as we can get all the attribute basically. If I'm going to be call the different feature. Okay. If I'm going to be call a different basically parameter over here. Okay. Multiply dot name, it will give you the multiply means the name of the function. Multiply dot description, it will give you the description. Multiply dot argument, it will give you the argument. I hope this thing is clear. Now, let's say if you want to be count length of any sort of a text, right? So I can create one more tool over here. So I will create a function. The function name is going to be get word length, and here I will pass the word. Okay, and then it's going to be written. It's going to be written. It's going to be written length of the word. Okay, just a length of the word. Now tell me, guys. Here, is it a tool, guys? Is it a tool? If I'm going to be call it, if I'm going to be invoke it, will it work? I just wanted to know you from all of you. Tell me, guys. Will it work if I'm going to be call it like this? If I'm going to be call it like this, then will it work or not? What do you think? What is your understanding and thoughts? So if I'm going to be call it like this, it will not work. Why? Because I haven't mentioned the decorator over here. So once I will mention the decorator, let's say if I'm going to be write a tool, so it will work. Now tell me, guys, will it work now? Will it work? No. So it will not work. It will give me the error. Why it will not work? Because I haven't mentioned the description over here. So what I will do, guys, I will mention the description, then only I can execute it. So what I'm doing, I'm just going to mention the description. Okay. Now here I'm writing this, it is a function. It is a tool to count the length of the word. Now guys, tell me, will it work now? Yes or no? Will it work now? If I'm going to be executed, now can I get an answer? Yes, I can get an answer. So let's execute it. Let's see if I'm getting answer or not. So it is saying hello world is having around 11 character inside. Hello world is having 11 character inside. Sorry, this string is having 11 character. Okay. Hello world, this string is having 11 character. We are able to calculate the length of the word. So guys, you can expose any sort of a functionality like this, any sort of a functionality, whatever you want to do, expose. Okay, so let's say if I'm going to be right over here, dev. I'm going to be right over here, let's say call Gmail API. Okay. Now here guys, what you will pass your argument, right? And then you will return some sort of a response. So this is Gmail, this is the Gmail API. So I can write over here, this tool actually dedicated for the Gmail API. And here what I can do, I can write a pass. Okay. And then let me mention the tool decorator. Now tell me guys, can I access the data from the Gmail? Can I access the data from the Gmail after writing can I access the data from the Gmail after writing the basically code inside this particular function? Yes, I can do that. Okay. Now let's say if I'm going to be take and this function again, I'm going to be write some logic. So call SQLite DB. So can I write a logic to call a SQLite DB over here? Can I write a logic over here to call a SQLite DB? Yes, I can do that. Okay, I can do that. So over here, what I wanted to tell, you can expose any sort of a functionality as a tool and you can use it inside your workflow. Means you can use the context from the tool, whatever data you're getting from the tool inside your workflow. Understood or not? Tell me yes or no. I just wanted to get quick thumbs up so that I can proceed. Okay, perfect. And I think so. This is clear. Great, guys. Now, what I'm doing, guys. So let's fetch some again real-time data. Sir, not because dictionary should pass. Yeah, we can pass the dictionary as well as we can pass the direct word as well. Whatever we can pass. Let's say if I'm going to be pass this particular input as a dictionary, it will work fine. Let me show you that. So if I'm going to be pass it as a dictionary, let's see whether it's going to be work or not. So if I'm going to be executed, see this is a dictionary, right? Now if I'm going to be executed, it is saying one validation error. So what I will do, guys, I will put the word over here, word as a key. Okay. So here word is I will put word as a key and then basically I can execute it. Now see, it is working. So either we can pass in this way or else we can pass like this. In a both manner, we can pass the input to the tool. Understood? So why we use that description? It is a metadata. It is a information about the tool. It is just a information about the tool. Okay. Great. So I think I answered most of the question. Now let's proceed further. So let's access some real-time data. Okay. So how to access some real-time data? I'm going to be access the finance data now. So for accessing the finance data, guys, I required this Yahoo Finance package. So if you will go and check with the requirement.txt, so inside the requirement.txt, I already mentioned about this Yahoo Finance. So using this Yahoo Finance, actually I can access the finance related data. So what I'm doing, guys, I'm going to be import this Yahoo Finance. So I'll write over here Y Finance, Y Finance. Okay, and then I will write as YF. So using this Yahoo Finance, we can access the real time data. Okay, so here I'm going to be create my custom tool. So what I will do, I will write tool over here, and then I will write a function. So my function name is going to be get underscore stock underscore price. So it will take a ticker and it will return the string. Okay. Now over here, guys, what I will do. So just a second. Now over here, guys, what I will do, I will write a description. So this is the description and this is the further code. Okay. This further code I will write by myself. So I'm going to be delete the auto-generated code, right? So this is a description. Now what I will do, I will write a logic over here. So let me write a logic. I already written a logic. Let me show you that particular logic and see this is a logic. So inside this logic, what we are saying, let me match the indentation first. So inside this particular logic, just a second, guys. I think I can match the indentation now. This is fine. Try is perfect. And then accept is here. So here is the accept block. So now it is perfect. So see, this is the entire code. If you will look into this entire code, you will understand the meaning of it completely. So I'm going to be pass the ticker. Ticker is nothing. It is just a name of the stock. Okay. Then after that, what I will do, I will call this stock.history. Okay. I will call this stock.history. I will pass the period. So I will get a data. If data is empty, then I will return there is no data. If I will get a data, then I will fetch the close price, the latest close price of the given stock. Okay. And then I'm going to be map the currency. So whether I'm going to be check from the NSE, okay, National Stock Exchange or Bombay Stock Exchange. So I will get my stock price in rupees. If I'm going to be check over the New York Stock Exchange, and I will get in dollar, and then the other currency like euro and the pound. Okay, so this is the euro and this is the pound. So I can get a stock price. I can fetch a stock price from the different like from the different stock portal, right? Now over here, guys, see we are mapping a currency and then we are generating a final response. Now what I can do, I can execute it and then I can pass the input to this particular method. So here is my method. The method name is what? A get stock price. Now over here, guys, what I will do, I will call it. I will invoke it. So here, guys, I'm going to be called the invoke. And let's say I wanted to fetch the price of the TCS NS. Okay, so let's see the price of the TCS NS if I'm going to be executed. So see here, I will get the latest closing price of the TCS stock. Now, if I wanted to check with another stock, so here I'm going to be check with another stock. Let's say if I'm going to be search about the Apple, so AAPL. Okay, so this is the ticker. This is the short form of the Apple, right? So here you can see the price of the Apple. It is in a dollar. So you can check out with the other stock also. Let's see if you want to check with the Tesla. So here you can write the Tesla TSLA, right? So you will have to pass this ticker. You will get a stock price of the Tesla. See, I'm getting this in a rupees and this in a dollar. Let's check out the price of the other stock as well. So let's say if I'm going to be right over here, get a stock price. Let's say if I'm going to be check of the HDFC, right? I'm going to be check with the HDFC. So here I'm going to be write invoke, and then what I'll do, I'll mention this HDFC. Okay. So what I can do, I can write the HDFC Bank .ns. NS means National Stock Exchange. Okay, NSE. So from the different stock exchange, we are going to be fetch the price actually. You can write any sort of a name and you will get the current closing price of it, the latest closing price. So see, this is the price of the HDFC Bank. Now this particular context, this particular information I can utilize inside my agentic flow, inside my agentic workflow. Making sense to all of you? Yes or no? How to create a custom tool and how to fetch the data from there? I shown you various example, and yeah, I think this example is useful for all of you. You can check it from your end. You can call anything from your end. You can create a custom tool, or you can create a, or you can call the inbuilt tool. Both is fine. Just let me know. Just give me quick thumbs up if everything is clear, so that I can proceed further. I'm giving you this code meanwhile until you can let me know if you have any doubt. So this is the message. I'm writing a message over here. Updated a code for tool calling. Okay, for tool calling. Now guys, I'm going to be push the code. I'm going to be push the changes over the GitHub. Please take it from there. Let me show you where you will get this entire code. So this is my GitHub, and once I will search it, sorry, refresh it. So you will get a code over here itself. I'm going to be refresh. Yeah, so code is here. I'm sharing this link inside the chat. Yes, you will get a recording also. If you have joined late, don't worry about it. Sir, how to manage the memory? We'll come to that, Aditi. We'll discuss that. We'll come to that part. Now, first tell me if you got the access of the code. Just let me know in the chat if you got the access of this link or not. I just wanted to know. Okay, guys, I'm giving you 1 minute of time until please take a code. Please fetch the code. Please take the latest pull so that we can start. I can show you how LLM can perform the tool calling. And guys, be active in the chat. Please write in the chat. You forked your repository. You forked my repository. That's great, guys. That's great, and you can clone it. You can keep the code inside a local. Whenever I'm pushing any changes, you can fetch that directive from the repo itself. Just click. See how you will get that. Just go with the home page of this repository. This one. Just click on the name of the repository. Here I created it. This one. YT Live Crash Course. Just click on this code. Here is a link. Just copy it and clone it. Now, once you will clone it, you can pull the latest code from here. You just need to write one command, git pull. That's it, git pull, and you will be able to get my latest code. Guys, give me the quick confirmation so that we can start with the further implementation. I will show you how LLM will decide the tool, okay? How it will call the appropriate tool. Just let me know, just mention inside the chat so that I can follow it. Sir, also please show how we can use MCP with the tool calling. Yes, that will be later on. As of now, I'm not going with the advanced thing. MCP will come later on. Once like I'll come to the project, there itself will integrate. I'll show you each and every example like this only inside the notebook, and then we'll convert into the end-to-end project. This is my approach every time. The meta editor is for the developer and the purpose of the LLM understanding. Yes, for the LLM also and for the developer also, we can use the same metadata to give the more context to the LLM. Okay. Guys, just give me quick confirmation. Sir, I am done till here. I pull the latest code. Then only I will proceed. Meanwhile, if you have any question, you can let me know. Great, perfect. So everyone is done. Now let's start. So what I'm doing here. So here, guys, I'm going to be define the LLM now, and let's see how the LLM is going to be decide which tool needs to be called. So for that, I will create a list of the tools. So how many custom tool we have created so far? As you can see, so we have created three tool. I think one is a multiply. Second is what? Second is the get length of the word, and then the third one basically it's a get stock price. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm going to be create a list of every tool. I'm going to be create a list of the tool. So I'm going to be mention the list, sorry, I'm going to be mention the name of every tool inside the list itself. So here is my first tool, get stock price. Okay, I'll keep this particular name, this particular tool. Then okay, I think it took the wrong one, so let me. So get stock price, this is my first tool. Then here is what, here is my second one. So second one is what, get word length. Okay, and then we have a third one. The third one is which one, guys? Third one is this one. So here is the stock, get stock price. Okay, get word length and then get stock price. So this is what, guys, this is called the list of tool. This is what, this is a list of tool. Actually, I will not keep this tool as a string. I will keep it as a, I will directly write the function name over here. So this is my actual tool, which I kept, okay, inside the list. Now what I'll do, see, this is the tool, guys, struct tool. Now what I will do, guys, I will assign this thing inside the variable. So here I'm going to be create a variable. My variable name is going to be tools. So here is my all the tools. Now what I will do, guys, I will take my chat LLM. So here is my chat LLM. See, I already defined this OpenAI LLM. Now what I will do, I will call one method on top of it, chat LLM dot bind tools. Okay, so I will call this particular method bind tools, and I will pass my tools over here, and then I will keep it inside the variable. So here I'm going to be write LLM with tool. Okay, LLM with tool. Now over here, guys, you can see I bind my all the tool with my LLM, right? So I got this chat LLM with tool. Now what I can do, guys, see, this is the LLM with the tools. This is the normal LLM. Chat LLM is a normal LLM. Okay, and this particular LLM is along with the tool. So if I'm going to be write any question to this one, chat with chat LLM with tools. Okay, let me write over here invoke. I'm just going to be invoke it, and let's collect the response of it. So here what I'm doing, just going to be call the invoke, and here I'm writing. Let's say what is the stock price of tcs.ns and how many tokens are there in this particular answer. Okay, let's call one basically. Okay, let's write only one question. What is the stock price of the tcs.ns? Okay, so if I'm going to be execute it, and let me collect it inside the result. Okay, so here is the result, guys, and you will see in the result we are not getting any sort of a content. Now can anyone tell me why we are not getting this content over here? Why we are not getting this content? Can anyone tell me this one? Tell me fast. I already did it. If you will check with my first session, I already shown you like each and everything, project idea, technology, this, that, whatever, right? Everything I shown. I broke this project into the multiple section as well. Please check out the first session. Great. So guys, over here, actually, what is happening? LLM is like now enough intelligent. It is saying, if you're asking this question, any question related to the stock price, then I will not directly answer. I will fetch that particular answer from the tool. Okay, I will redirect this call to the tool. Getting my point? I will redirect this particular call to the tool. I will fetch the context from the tool itself. So let me do one thing. Let me call one thing over here, one parameter, and then you will understand what is happening. So here I am writing a response dot tool call. Now see guys, once I will execute it, I will get the detail of the tool. So actually this tool is being called, okay, this tool is being called, and LLM is already, LLM is saying, okay, this is a tool which needs to be called for this particular information. And yes, this is our responsibility now to call this particular tool. To call this particular tool. LLM is just telling, I cannot answer for this question. You need to be called this tool. Making sense to all of you? Yes or no? If this thing is clear, let me know. If I'm going to be asked a next question, let's say if I'm saying over here, just a second, guys. What I can do, I can write over here result dot content. Okay. So I'm writing over here result dot content. Now see, I'm getting the empty response. Empty response, right? Now let's say if I'm going to be call another question, and the question is going to be what? The question is going to be how many words are in the given sentence. The sentence is the hello world. Okay. This is the sentence. So I just want to check how many words are there. So if I'm going to be run this thing, and if I'm going to be check the content of it, now you will see guys, we are not getting any sort of a content. Okay. Even though LLM can answer, but LLM is not doing that, because LLM is LLM is the thinking behalf on that reasoning, right? Whatever knowledge it is having, whatever tool we have bind, it is thinking behind behalf on that, and it is saying, okay, so for this like question should be go to the specific tool call. If this kind of question is coming, it should go to the specific tool, right? So if I'm going to be show you the tool now, so here you will see what kind of tool we are the LLM is going to be called. So LLM is going to be called this tool, get word length, this particular tool. Okay, this one. Now here guys, you can see, let's say, let's try to call a different tool now. So here I'm so let's ask a different question, and let's see which tool this LLM is being called. So here I'm writing, can you multiply, okay, can you multiply, can you multiply 10 and 20? So if I'm going to be run it guys, now here you will see LLM is not going to be written anything. LLM is saying, okay, I don't know about it. Okay, so yeah, it is returning. It is returning guys. Now here if you will see, the tool call is going to be, if I'm going to be check the tool call, so tool call actually is going to be empty. It should not return actually. So let me check what was the name. Okay guys, see over here, actually I written the incorrect name. Because of that guys, it is not going to be pick the tool. If I'm going to be write a tool name now, so what is the tool name? Get stock price, get word length, and the tool name was the get multiplication. Okay, this is the tool name guys, multiply actually the tool name. Sorry, it's my bad. I haven't mentioned the correct tool. That's why I was not able to get the specific tool. So here, if I'm going to be write a tool, now if I'm going to be check, so see, this is my chat LLM. Again, I'm going to be bind it. So regarding this particular message, it is saying I don't know anything. See, content is empty, and here is a tool call. Now here it is going to be checked with this message, and the content is empty. Now there is no tool call. Now earlier, see guys, we haven't bind that multiply tool. Okay, so see, LLM was directly generating the response. Now if I'm going to be executed, now if I will check with the content, so LLM is not generating anything. LLM is saying call the appropriate tool. Call the appropriate tool. Okay. So likewise, actually, we call the tool using the LLM. Making sense to all of you? Yes or no? Can I get yes or no in the chat, guys? Please tell me fast. I want it. I'm just like waiting for a reply. If it is clear, then please let me know. Yeah. Now, if I'm writing a normal message, let's say if I'm just doing hi hello, if I'm just doing hi hello to my LLM, let's say if I'm saying over here, hi LLM, how are you? Or hi, how are you? Okay, so if I'm going to be asked a normal question, now tell me guys, what what I will get, whether I will get the content from my result, whether I'll get a content from my result, or I will get a tool call. Can anyone tell me what I'll be getting over here? If guys, if I'm going to be asked a normal question, if I'm going to be asked a normal question, right? If I'm going to be asked a normal question, then what should be the, from where actually I will be getting a response, from the content or from the tool call? How to get a response from the tool? Yes, I will show you that Aditi. In some time. I'll come to that. Okay. Now tell me. I'm just waiting for a reply. If you can let me know from here and there will get a response, I'll proceed accordingly. So just let me know, guys. I'm checking the chat again. And guys, please hit the like button if you're liking the session, because I can see just 119 likes. In the first session, it was more than 800 now. So please hit the like button if you are liking the session. So I'm seeing many people are saying I will get a content. I will get a content. Let's see whether I'll be getting a content or the tool call. If I'm going to be executed, okay, first let me execute this part. So result, I'll be getting a result. If I'm going to be execute the content, now see guys, I'm getting a content. And if I will check with a tool call, so tool call is empty. Whatever question you are going to be asked, which is not related to this tool, LLM will try to answer for that. Okay, see this one. Whatever question you will ask, which is not related to this tool, LLM will try to answer. But if the question is related to this tool, then LLM will not answer. LLM will say, okay, do one thing. You have configured the tool, ask the correct answer from the tool only. Getting my point? So there is no relevant tool for this normal query. For this normal query, that's why I'm getting the response from the LLM directly. Let's check out with the another query, another different query. So can anyone tell me what kind of, can anyone tell me what kind of question I can ask just to test whether I'm going in a right direction or not? What I can ask over here? Let's ask about the budget. Okay, what was in the latest budget? So what was in the latest budget, budget, budget report of 2016? What was the latest Indian Union budget? Okay, report of 2016. Now what do you think guys, from where it's going to be take a response? I just wanted to know from all of you. So please reply about how to train a LLM from scratch. LLM, how to train a LLM from scratch is a different topic. Okay, for that actually we'll have to understand the transformer, and then like the complete pipeline, data processing pipeline. We'll have to prepare a data for the LLM, and it's not a like joke. If we want to train a very huge LLM, then we require a very huge amount of data and the very like intensive resources. If you want that, I will take the session. Okay, regarding that, I can show you one dummy example in like in the near future. Yeah, fine tuning is one of the option. Now over here guys, if I'm going to be executed, let's see from where we are going to be generate a result. So the result basically, if I'm going to be check the result dot uh content. Okay, content. Now see guys, it is saying I don't have the like access of the real time information. Now, if I'm going to be check the tool call, the tool call is still empty. But guys, it is still generating a response, even though it is not, even though it is not having the uh, even though it is not having the correct response. Okay, now just tell me guys, if I'm going to be include the tably over here, if I'm going to be use the tably inside my if I'm going to be use a Tably inside my tool list, so what LLM will do then? What do you think? So regarding the latest information, LLM will rely on the Tably, right? So what I'm doing, I'm just going to be use a Tably now. So where is my Tably? Or I can use the other tool. I can use a wiki tool. Okay, so I created a wiki tool, guys, right? So let me check the wiki tool. Where is the wiki tool? See, this is the tool. Okay, this is a tablet tool. I can use a tablet tool or I can use a wiki tool. So let me check with the wiki tool. I'm just going to be use the wiki tool inside my list. So I'm going to be keep the wiki tool over here, and then what I'll do, guys, I'll run it. Okay, so chat LLM is fine. Now I will bind it, and then LLM with tool is also correct. Now let's see if I'm going to be execute the same question now. Okay, if I'm going to be asked about the latest budget, then what LLM will do? What LLM will do? Well, it's going to be check whether it's going to be generate a response like earlier, or it is going to be rely over the tool call. What do you think, guys? What do you think? What LLM will do? I just wanted to know what LLM will do over here. Please tell me. So if I'm going to be asked the same question now, after integrating the wiki tool, then LLM will try to find out a latest information from where the LLM will try to find out the latest information from the Wikipedia. Okay, it will ask to call the Wikipedia tool. Let me show you if I'm going to be run it, guys. Now see, this is the see the content is empty now, and it is saying use the Wikipedia tool. Making sense, guys? Yes or no? Did you understand how to bind a tool? And after binding a tool, how to like how to come to the appropriate tool? Okay, means LLM automatically will decide. You just need to pass the tool list. Likewise, you can do with the custom tool. Okay. If this thing is clear, you can let me know. You can give me quick thumbs up, and I'm sharing this latest code inside the GitHub. You can take it from there. So here I'm writing uh, code updated. Code updated. Then again, I'm committing and pushing it. You can directly take it from the GitHub. Okay. So human feedback in the loop concept. Chabra. Yeah, we'll discuss that human feedback also. We'll talk about it. So since you are using notebook for the courses, I have question on how we can use in a real-time project. We'll come to that, Ravi. First, we have to execute the example in the notebook only, no? Then only we come to that. Now, what I'm doing, I'm going to be create one React, okay, reasoning and action of flow. So, and after that, I'll come to the end-to-end project. Okay, I will configure the folder, files and folder for that only. So what I'm doing, guys, so over here, just focus. Now I'm going to be import couple of more statement. So human message, system message, I think this we have already imported. Now I'm going to be define one function over here. See, this is the function. So one by one, step by step, I will tell you everything. Okay, first of all, let me commit this one. I think I just written a message or what, so maybe I committed it, right? uh, okay, just let me check. Okay, I think I committed. One more time, I'm committing the latest changes so that you can take the tool call part at least. Okay. So tool call code updated. Tool calling code updated. Now let me commit and push. And yes, the change is gone. Okay, now here is what, guys, I'm going to be create a workflow. So for that, I required a function. Okay, all the functionality basically I'll be writing inside my custom function. So here is my function one, function underscore one. So this function will take what? This function will take a state. Okay, this is going to be my state. So I'll keep the state over here. And then what I'll do, I'll be writing some functionality over here inside the function one. So let me execute it. This is fine. Now what I'm doing, guys, I'm going to be create a function 2 as well. Okay, so this is going to be function 2, and my sorry, this is going to be function 1. Now I'm going to be create a function 2. So here I'm going to be import couple of more import statement. I have a tool and I have a tool condition. Okay, this one, tool and tool condition. So I will come to this. What is this tool and the tool condition? I'll explain you this part. Now what I'm doing, guys, I am going to be uh, check with my all the tools. So if I will check with my all the tools, so see, this is my all the tools, right? I think this tools is clear. So in total, I have 4 tools. Now, if I want to convert this tool into the function, so what I will, how I will do that? So I will use this tool node, okay, and then I will pass it to the tool node. So this is going to be my function 2, right? So this is going to be what? This is going to be my function 2. So here, basically, I can say this is my tool node, the second node, okay. So I can write over here function underscore 2. Got it, guys? Now what I will do, see, I have first function and I have second function. Now I will design my workflow. So what I will do first, I will define the state graph. So in the previous class also I defined that along with the state. So here is my state graph. Okay, I'm going to be designing my workflow. Then guys, what I will do, so this inside the function one, basically, I will keep my LLM call. Okay, I will come to that part. So here is in the first function, I'm going to be keep my LLM call. Then in the second function, guys, what I will do, I will keep my tool call. Okay, so here is going to be my function 2, this one. So let me do one thing. Let me, yeah, this is fine. So guys, here is what, here is my function 2. Okay, this is what, this is my function 2. Tool is going to be what? Tool is going to be function 2, this one. Either you can directly define this function 2. Let me do one thing. Okay, this is fine. I think this will give you the more clarity. So here is what, here's my function 2, which is my tool. Okay, this is my all the tool. So here is my function 1, here is my function 2, okay, which I have added as a node. Now what I will do, guys, I will define the edges. Okay, so my workflow is going to be start from the LLM. The query will come to the LLM. Now after that, guys, what will happen? So it will go to the tool call. Okay, tool condition. So how it will go to the tool edge? So let me show you that. So here, guys, you can see uh, it will, it's going to be start from the input, then it will come to the LLM, then it will call the tool, and then again it will go to the LLM. Okay, so let me execute it. Now over here, guys, in between I will add one more conditional edge. Okay, so here is the conditional edge. I will explain you everything, how it is coming, from where it is coming. So guys, this is what, this is my conditional edge, and we have a LLM, and then we have a tool condition, whether we need to call the tool or not, right? If there is a tool call, then only we'll call the tool, otherwise we won't call that. So what I'm doing, guys, I'm going to be execute it. Here I'm adding the edge. Now what I will do, I will compile this workflow, and then I will show you that. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me show you this workflow. So see, this is my workflow, guys. So this is called the reasoning and action workflow. Okay, this is one of the agentic pattern, right? So here what I have done, I have converted my LLM into the agent. This is what, this is my agentic flow. Now LLM is having some capability. So based on the given instruction, this LLM can decide whether I have to generate a final answer, or I have to go with the tool call, and then only I have to generate a final answer. Okay, so then only I have to generate a final answer. Getting my point? So in loop, I kept this thing in a loop. So this will be working in the loop. If you don't want to create a loop, directly you can generate output from the tool. You can again pass it to the next node, and then you can generate a final output. And in any way you can do it. Okay. So iteration, planning, tool, it is up to you only how you are going to be design that thing. Understood? Is it getting clear to all of you? Again, I will come to this part. Again, I will try to explain you. Now, guys, the main thing is what? The main thing is this particular function. Okay. So now you must be thinking that what will come over here? What will come inside this function one, right? You must be thinking, guys, what will come over here? What will come inside the function one? I'll tell you that. First, let me give you this entire code. I'm committing it over the GitHub. So code is updated related to workflow. So I'm committing it, guys, and then I'm pushing the changes. You can take it. Yes, LLM will stuck in the loop if you're not going to provide a correct prompt to that. Now tell me, guys, if it is clear, if you got the code or not, just let me know so that I can proceed. I can show you with the various example. I can test out this flow with the various example, and then we'll come to the end-to-end flow, end-to-end project. Okay. Here only I will be creating a folder structure, and then in the next class, we'll start with the coding. And tell me, guys, is this session fruitful or not? Yes, I just wanted to know from everyone if the session is a fruitful, if you are learning something, if you're enjoying it, and should we have this kind of session weekly, right? Weekly, twice or thrice. I think that is fine. That like if we are having at least it like twice and thrice in a week, I think that would be great. We can learn enough amount of thing with a consistency. And guys, please come up with your question and answer. If you have any specific question answer, you can let me know in the chat. uh, Definitely I'll be replying. Or at the end of the session, I'll take 15 minutes of doubt session. There you can ask your question, whatever doubts you have. Great, enjoying, great. That's great. Perfect, guys. And if you haven't liked this session so far, please do it, because I'm really surprising. The same thing, maybe more than that, I'm teaching over here inside the second one. In the first session, you have shown like so much love, but I think in the second one, I can just see how many likes now. 160. I was keeping target up to 100, 1000 like for this session. Dotted and solid arrow, will come to that. Again, basically I'll come to that part. Okay, don't worry. Sir, I'm not enjoying it right now. Enjoy the last one better. Yeah, it happens actually. See, if we are not practicing with the thing, right? If something is difficult for us, for our brain to consume, then we really don't like that thing. So, first, if you're don't liking, then don't worry. Leave it right now. Watch it later on. Got it? Yeah, we have a document of the Langgraph also. You can go and check. Just write Langgraph documentation. You will get that, and it's a pretty awesome documentation. Okay, thank you guys. So let's do one thing. Let's understand this flow, what is happening, and let's try to write a code inside this empty method function one. So this function one, inside this function one, actually I will use the same chat LLM with tool actually. So what I will do, I will fetch the message from the state. As I told you, right, what this state is containing. So the previous class only I told you, this state is containing the message. Okay, this is the inbuilt message state. Inbuilt message state means Langgraph already defined one message state. So Langgraph is giving us so many things. So it is abstraction, means directly we can utilize in our code, and rest of the functionality will be there while we are installing it. It will come automatically. Okay, so while we are installing that Langgraph package, automatically guys, all the classes and function will be installed in our local virtual environment, and we can utilize it. So they have already prepared a code, we are just using that. Understood? So this message state actually it is from the Langgraph only. Got it? And from here, what we are going to be do from the state only, we are going to be take this message. This is our key actually. We are going to be keep a message. Now this is the user question, the specific user question. Now this particular user question, the same prompt actually we are going to be passed to the LLM with tool. Now here only LLM will decide which a tool needs to be called. So here I'm going to be called the invoke. Now over here, see. So this will take the user question. Now guys, along with the user question, what I can do, I can attach some system prompt also for the better understanding of the LLM. Understood? So for the better understanding of the LLM, what I can do, I can attach some system prompt. So here what I'm doing, I'm going to be return the response. The response is going to be what? The response is going to be a same state. So here I will write the message. Okay, and then inside the list only, I will keep the response. Okay, so here I can write the response, and then this particular response only I will be keeping inside this particular list. Okay, inside this list only. Now see, so what I have this LLM with tool. I'm going to be invoke. Now with what I'm going to be invoke, I'm going to be invoke with the user question. Now in between I will keep like little more instructions so LLM can understand in a better way, and it will not be deviate from the from the aim. Okay, so what I'm doing, guys, so here I'm going to be define one system prompt. So I will take this class, the system message class. Now here I will define what I'll define the content. Okay, and then here is the complete message. So I'm writing over here, you are a helpful assistant that can use a tool to answer the question. Okay, that might use a tool or that can use the tool for the answer. Now this particular message, the system message, I can say this is a system prompt. I can keep it inside the variable. So what is my variable, guys? The variable is a system prompt. And now, guys, what I'll do, I will utilize the system prompt along with my user question. Whatever user question I'm getting, I'll use along with that. So over here, what I'll do, I'll use the system prompt. I will write the plus. I will do the concatenation actually. And here is my user question. Now this user question actually, uh, it's what? It is a list, right? So I will keep it as a list. So there will be a concatenation of the two list. Now what I will do, I will keep it inside the one variable, one single variable. Now it will become my input question. Okay. Now what it will do, guys, it will become my input question. Let me keep it over here. This is what this is my input question. And now this input question I will pass to my LLM with tool. So this is a complete functionality, guys. Here you can see the complete functionality of what? This is a complete functionality of the function one. So did you understand this entire functionality? What I'm trying to do over here? So here my question will come. I'm going to be attached with the system prompt. I'm passing it to the LLM with tool. Now here I am going to be written the response. Now here only LLM is going to be decide whether I have to call a tool or not. So if it is going to be call a tool, then from the tool only we are going to be generate a response. It's straightforward, very very simple, right? So let's do one thing. Let's try it out and let's see what will be the response. So here is my function one. Then this is a tool. Now here is my tool node, workflow edit. This is fine, perfect. And now edge edit, workflow compile, and see, guys, this is also fine. Okay, now one more thing over here. Let me tell you one more thing. So let me explain you this entire thing with the example only. So I'm just going to be copy it, and after copying it, I'm keeping this image. Where I'm keeping this image, guys, I'm keeping this image inside the like blackboard. Okay, over the blackboard. So let's understand the meaning of it. Let's understand the meaning of it. So what I'm doing, so here is my start, means the input will come. Okay, input will come. Now what could be the input over here? So the input could be anything. Let's say I'm saying over here hi. Now tell me, guys, what will happen if I'm saying hi over here? Then what will happen? It will come to the LLM, and LLM will generate a response. Okay, LLM will generate a response. How are you? Or it will send this a message to the tool. Tell me what will happen. So for this particular message, the hi, we require tool, or we just have to generate a response from the LLM. What we have to do, I just wanted to know from everyone. So please let me know what we can do. So means what LLM will do, what this workflow will do. Will it generate a response from the tool, or directly LLM will answer for this hi? Tell me fast. Waiting for your reply. You can mention in the chat. I'm looking into the chat. Tool calling is required for this normal message. LLM will generate a direct answer. Correct. LLM will generate a direct answer. You are right. So if I will say hi, it will come to the LLM and LLM will generate a direct answer. Now here, I'm going to be asked a next question. The next question is, tell me the stock price of NVIDIA. Now what LLM will do for this question? So whether it will generate a response or it will call the appropriate tool for that, whatever tool we had. So we had 4 tools, right? So it will call the tool, or it will generate the final response, or it will generate the direct answer. It will call the tool, guys. Okay. Now someone was asking about this. Someone was asking about this dotted line. So this dotted line actually it is a conditional edge actually. Okay, this is a conditional edge. Conditional edge only. Conditional edge means LLM deciding over here what needs to be called. LLM deciding over here what needs to be called. Okay, so this is what, this is the conditional edge. Now LLM is deciding what needs to be called. This is also called the routing. Okay, and how to create a routing? So we have to create a routing using the conditional edge. Making sense to all of you? Yes or no? So whether the tool needs to be called or whether the answer should be there, the final answer should be there, the direct answer should be there, the direct answer should be there. LLM is going to be decide this thing based on their capability. Okay, so here, guys, what we are doing, we are giving a capability. We are giving a capability to LLM. We are giving a capability to the LLM. We are giving a, see, we are giving a capability to the LLM. How we are giving that? We are binding a tool. We are binding the tool. We are giving some system prompt. We are giving the system prompt. Okay. So using all this information, LLM can discriminate what needs to be called. What will be the next step? So if the answer is being generated, the content, we are getting a content, then directly it will give me the output. If the tool call is there, then it will come to the specific and the appropriate tool. So here the LLM is going to be decide where needs to be come, and this routing we are going to be perform using the conditional edge. Got it, guys? Yes or no? So this is only called the orchestration, and this is only called the agent, the simplest agent. Here, what I shown you, the simplest agent, guys. We can create a like hell typical agent, right? We can create like any level of orchestration, and we will show you one more time. Yes, here we can use the MCP. We can standardize the tool calling. We can expose this tool, right, through the MCP. Making sense or not? Right? Great. So over here, I hope this thing is clear now. uh, this is the entire flow, the reasoning and action flow. Okay, this one, this entire flow which you are seeing. So let's do one thing. Let's try to test this flow. So here I'm going to be invoke this flow. So my question is going to be what? Let's ask the question. So here I'm writing app dot invoke. Okay, app dot invoke. Now here what I'll do, I'll write a message. Okay, so the message is going to be what? The message is going to be, what is the stock price? What is the stock price of the TCS NS? Right, and this a particular response, basically I'm going to be collect this particular response. I'm going to be collect where this a particular response, actually I'm going to be collect inside the result. Right, so here what I will do, just a second. Yeah, so this particular response I'm going to be collect inside the variable. The variable is going to be result. Just a second. Yeah, so result is here. I hope it is clear. If I'm going to be executed, see, the result will be generated. Now let's see what result will be generated. So how to track that? How to track that result? So for tracking the result, guys, I am going to be call this method. The method is going to be pretty print. So I'm going to be iterate over the result. I'm going to be iterate over the result, and whatever result I will be getting, I'm calling this pretty print, so that beautifully it will be visible over the console. So if I'm going to be executed, so see over here. Now track the entire flow, track the entire orchestration, what is happening. Let's track it one by one, step by step. So first, see here, what is the stock price? Human is asking this thing. AI is saying, I don't know. Ask to the tool. I don't know about it. Do one thing. Ask to the tool. Tool will answer you. Okay. So here we are doing a tool calling. So how basically the tool calling is happening? The tool calling is happening in such a way, like it is going to be called this method get stock price. Okay. Now here is all the metadata about this tool calling and all. Right. So this is the tool which we are going to be called. Now tool is saying, okay, listen, this is the answer. This is the answer of your question. This is the answer of your question. This is the tool message, right? So human has asked this question. AI is saying, okay, ask to the tool. Then tool is saying this is the answer. Then again the answer. Then again this tool generated answer is coming to the AI. Now you can see this particular arrow. This one, this particular arrow. The answer is coming to the AI. Now AI is giving you the final answer. Okay, the latest closing price is the TCS and NS was 2750. Making sense to all of you? Yes or no? Tell me. What if the hallucination occur? If the hallucination occur according to that only, we'll have to give the prompt. This is the tool calling guide. It's not a RAG. RAG is a different one. There actually we are going to be fetching information based on the like some mathematical process. That mathematical process is called the retrieval actually. So that information is a static information. That that information actually we are going to persist. Making sense or not? We are going to persist that information. That is like not a dynamic information. Okay. So we are going to be fetch the data from somewhere and we are going to be keep it inside the vector database. And on a mathematical basis, on a mathematical like calculation, we are fetching that specific information. Right now, let's ask some critical question where multiple tool calling will be involved. So can you give me like the question, guys, where I can uh, which where I can check the multiple tool is being called or not? Please let me know in the chat. Please give me one specific question so that I can ask. Okay, let's ask that union budget question, which I asked over here regarding the tool call. Let's see what will be the final answer for that. So here is the question. What was the latest union budget report of the 2060? So here I am giving this particular question, this is specific question to my content. Okay, this one. Now let's see what will happen. What will be the result? So if I'm going to be check the result, so you will see the result over here. Yeah, it is a chain of thoughts. Correct, Aditi. So the result is being generated. Now let's see what will happen over here. See, guys. So human is asking what was in the latest Indian Union budget. So AI is saying, I don't know. I don't know. Ask to the tool. So which tool is being called? Wikipedia tool. Okay. What is the query? The query is this Indian budget 2026. This is the query. Now Wikipedia is saying, okay, this is the answer. Wikipedia is saying, okay, this is the answer, take the answer. Now this answer is going to the AI again. Now AI is saying, okay, this is the answer. I got the answer. Now take the final one, take the final answer. So AI, what AI did actually, AI just rephrase this answer and giving you the final response. Understood? Yes or no? Is it clear to all of you? Just let me know how it is. uh, like I think now just you got it how it is working. I can have a multiple tool call means in a one single question I can ask one single question in such a way that it will try to reach to the multiple tool. Okay, it's not going to be solve the answer with the one tool. So can you give me that kind of question where I can okay, so someone is saying what is the latest AI news and multiply 10 and 5. Okay, so see, this is the latest question. Someone is saying, what is the latest AI news? Multiply. Okay, let me ask in my way. Let's see. Uh, give me the latest AI news. Okay, count the count the total number, count the length of it, length and multiply it with 10. So how's the question, guys? Can we ask this question? I don't know whether it will be able to answer or not. I'm just testing it. So give me the latest AI news, count the length of it, count the length of the response and multiply it with the 10. Okay. And multiply that response with the 10. Okay, so let's see whether the multiple tool calling will be there or not. So yeah, I'm checking now. It will take a longer time now because there is a multiple tool calling involved. You can do an orchestration in a different way that also will be called the agent, right? So let's see what is the final answer, and it's going to be consume little more token. I think my all the credit is going to be finished today only. So if I'm going to be check now, see guys how many tools calling is involved. So here give me the latest AI news, count the length of the response and multiply the response with the 10. So AI is saying, okay, first fetch the latest news. So it has fetched the latest news from the Wikipedia. Okay. Then it has called the method that is get word length. So it got the word length, which is around 450. Then it is calling a tool that is multiply, guys. And guys, you will see at the end, it's going to be answer 4500. It is like really correct. So we have also created a like it intelligent system here. See, guys, within like couple of line only, we have created an intelligent system, and my system is able to answer. It is because of the model actually. My model is enough capable. Actually, GPT's model are capable to understand the proper reasoning. But if you are going to be asked the same question with a normal model with any SLM, maybe it won't be able to answer. But here I have access of the GPT, so yeah, GPT is enough capable to do that thing. Understood, guys, how the tool calling is working and how the response is being generated? The AI latest news summary has a length of 450 word, and when it is multiplied by 10, the total the result is 4500. Just let me know if it is clear. I will proceed further. Now tell me, guys, do you like the example? This example, whatever I tried over here in front of you only. Someone is saying, how did Trump's traffic policy affect TCS/NS? Yeah, correct. Right question. Let's see how my agent is going to be take care of it. So this is the question which came from the Aditi, right? Yeah. So this is the question which I'm going to be trying now. I'm asking, how did Trump's tariff will impact the TCS/NS? Actually, here it's not going to be fetch the latest price of the stock. Let's see, but how it's going to be deal with this question. So yeah, I'm running it. It's taking a longer time than the previous one, maybe. So if we ask the whole question to the LLM, we'll get the answer. So how these two are different? Sorry, I didn't get a question. Okay, let's see the final answer. What is going to be reply now? Okay, guys, it's a huge mess, huge like a loop now. Let's see. So how did Trump tariff policy impact the TCS/NS? So first, it's going to be called the Wikipedia. Guys, see the intelligence of the LLM here. It's not going to be called the get stock price of the TCS/NS. Even though we had that word over here, but still it's not going to be called that. It's calling Trump tariff policy impact on TCS/NS. Now it's like fetching the response from the Wikipedia. Not good. Wikipedia search result was found. Okay, no good. Wikipedia result search found. Then again, it's calling Wikipedia. Okay, then here it is going to be fetch some result. Then AI is generating a message. So here it is not involving the stock price. Okay, it is just fetching the detail from the internet only. But yeah, again it took into the two loop because first time it was not able to get a correct one. So we can go through with the multiple tools as well. So here only the parallelization comes, fan in fan out comes. Here only the context engineering come, how to like regularize this output. Likewise, only we can create a better agentic system that is called the deep agent. Okay, with a proper planning, with a proper execution, with a proper iteration and all. Right. So tell me, guys, is this example enough? Will you practice with it? And then now in the rest of the session, whatever 3 to 4 session is going to be remaining, I'll discuss onto the project. I'm giving you this latest code. So I'm writing over here. Code is updated. Why I'm not able to write? Yeah. Code is updated for the agentic workflow. So I'm committing and pushing it. You can check now. So do we still need to learn chain concept? Yes, learn the chain concept. It will give you the fundamental knowledge. Even like inside the function, right? The like the logic, the custom logic we are going to be right. There only we'll have to define the chains. multiple chains for the multiple logics and all. Agents is only possible for the LLM with the LLM. Yes, agent is only possible with the LLM. Otherwise, it will be the normal flow only, workflow, right? That will not be a agent. It's it you are providing a intelligence, right, to your system. If you're providing a intelligence to your system, then you will have to keep the LLM, right? You will have to keep the LLM. Otherwise, everything will be programmatically only. Write the logic, write the condition, rule based, create a rule based system. Right? Okay, okay. Who knows enough? Like whoever is using your system, who knows like what is running in backend? Yeah, correct. LLM is a brain. It's a brain like a human, not maybe human because uh, yeah, that is a different topic. We'll discuss about it. LLM versus human brain. Okay, so fine. I think now, guys, let's do one thing. Let's go for the project. Let's create some files and folder, and the upcoming class we can discuss onto that this one. So, are you ready, guys? Should I go with that now? Please let me know in the chat, and please confirm if you got the latest code. If you didn't get, if someone is watching from the LinkedIn, then please come to the YouTube and take it from there. Okay. So what I'll do, guys, I'll create one more folder over here. The folder name is going to be notebook, and inside the notebook only I'll keep this test.ipynb, and I'm deleting this main.py. As of now, there is no use of it, so I'm deleting this one. Now we have env, which is my environment notebook. Then we have .env. Then we have gitignore, Python version, project ml, readme, and recon.txt. So these all are file required, and now I will be creating more over here. So now what I'm doing, guys, I'm going to be create a research and analyst agent over here. So I'm going to be create one folder, research and analyst. Now just think over here, if we are going to be create this same system in our company, right? So how we'll do that means how we'll initiate this project. So here I'm showing you how basically you will be initiating this project. So for initiating this project, guys, first you will create a like root folder. Inside that only you are going to be define everything. So various folder we are going to be create over here. So you will be creating a API, okay, API routes, so that you can test your functionality or backend code, and you can expose it later on, right? You can connect it with the front end. Then, guys, you are going to be define your config. So maybe you will keep your config inside your different folder, okay. Yeah, and even we can create a server worker architecture. That is also very popular architecture, guys. Even I have implemented it in real time, okay. So we create like a server, worker, and service. We separate our code into this three main stages. But I'm telling you one more. Basically, you can create it quickly, and this will also be useful. So research analyst, now here API config. Then basically, if I'm going to be config any database, so that will be over here. Then what I can do, guys, I can define my exceptions. Then I can define my logger over here. Logger wise, guys, I will focus on the struct logger. So I'll show you the struct logger. How does it work? Then, guys, I'll define my prompt configuration. So here I'm going to be create my prompt library, right? So API config database exception logger prompt library. Then what could be the next folder? Then we can define our schemas. Okay, we'll discuss what is this schemas. We'll come to that. Then if any utility is there, we'll define inside the utils. And then we'll write our main workflow inside the workflow folder. So here only my entire uh, agentic flow is going to be reside inside this workflow. If I have to like expose anything through the MCP, then I will create the MCP folder, and inside the MCP only, I'm going to be keep my entire MCP related code. Okay. I'll like expose my tools over here itself inside the MCP. Right. So this is what this is my one of the folder where I can keep my entire code. This is my root folder. Now edit.py file will be required over here. So making sense to all of you? Tell me yes or no. Is it clear? So all this file and folder. So we can code our project like this. If you have any doubt, anything, let me know. Otherwise, I'll provide you this entire files and folder. Okay. So what I'm doing, guys, at least I'm going to be define the init file inside every folder. I can keep the git keep or else I can create a init file. What I'll do, I'll copy it and I'll paste it everywhere. So here also, prompt library, in the schemas also, then inside the utils and then workflow, right? So in every folder, basically we have created a file. Now what I can do, guys, I can provide to you so that you can pull the changes. Okay, just pull the changes inside your system so that we can so that like you can check right what all folder I have created. So I can write over here project folder created. Then I can commit and push. Now guys, whoever has cloned my repository, you can directly pull from here. So should I start writing a code? Tell me, or should I do it from the next class onwards? So we can start freshly if you want in the next class until you can check out with this code. Okay. So here what I have done, I created this notebook now. So just go through with this notebook. You will understand like how the agent works. Okay. So do it now using vibe coding. Yes, I'll do the vibe coding. Okay. You want, right? You want the vibe coding? We'll do that. But see, if you're doing a vibe coding, right? So if you are initiating any project with the vibe coding, then follow the same approach throughout the code. Because actually I already did the vibe coding and I like created a couple of modules. So I'll keep that and I'll some of the module basically I'll show you the vibe coding itself. So tell your Git repository name, just search Sunny Savita GitHub, you will get my repository. You will get my GitHub and under that you can check out with this YouTube crash course. So next class would be better. Yes, the same I'm thinking. So guys, now what is your task? Your task basically to check out with this test.ipynb, perform this entire experiment, create this folder inside your system. Okay, keep the this folder up to date. Now in the next class, we'll start from the config database exception logger. At least we'll do the like work, rest of the work other than this workflow. Okay, workflow later on we'll create a workflow. And then guys, two more class I will require to show you the workflow and then we'll test it to the UI itself. Okay, we can create a UI and all everything here. Great. So everyone is saying now, and only two people are saying. Sorry, everyone is saying next. Only two people are saying now. So I will go in the next class. I will do it in the next class. So yeah, guys, please don't forget to join the next class. It will be on Saturday. Okay, I'll take a next class on Saturday. 1 day gap. Tomorrow I won't take any class. I will say take on Saturday. Now one more thing, guys. If you haven't, just a second. So if you haven't sign up, right? So please do the sign up over here. This is the link. You can sign up over here so that you can get access of this dashboard. This one, where we'll be uploading all the resources as well as the video. And if you want the project, then this is the project. Okay, this is the GitHub link which I am sharing. Sir, what time? The timing will be 8 to 11. Okay, the timing will be 8 to 11. So between 8 to not 11, actually 11 is too late. Even 3 hours is not possible sometimes. So I'll take 8 to 10 to 10:30. Okay, 2 and a half an hour. I think that would be fine. I can just take for 2 and a half hour. What time on Saturday? 8 to 10:30. Fine. So thank you guys. I think we can close the session. If you have any query, then please mention inside the chat. Sorry, please mention inside the comment. Okay, you can write your comments. And if you have any query, then directly you can ping me over my LinkedIn as well. I'm sharing my LinkedIn also. So if you haven't connected over there, please do connect. Okay. because you should know your mentor, whoever is teaching you, right? Oh, just a sec. So I pinged my LinkedIn profile, guys. You can connect with me over there. If you have any query, then ask me in the chat. I'll ask in the comment section. I'll monitor the comment section, and be ready for the next class. We'll start with the project only. So thank you, guys. Bye. Good night. I'll see you in the next class. If you're liking the content, please hit the like button, and yeah, subscribe for the upcoming classes. Thank you, guys.